Jack Murphy. We have got to give Jack Murphy a lot of credit. I don't think a lot of people ask me on the coaching or, who does what on the coaching staff. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. And again, I'm not saying they don't do anything. It's not what I'm saying. I have no clue what Steve Robinson does. Could do a lot of stuff, but I do. Nope. Like I said, it's not a diss. I know for a fact, though, that Jack Murphy must work 95-hour weeks, and he is very conscientious about backing the A. This dude puts in a lot of time, and I messaged Murph this morning, and he actually responded to me. And I said, Murph, we are going to talk about you and your hard work. And he literally responds back, and he says, this is all Tommy, dude. And then he's just stopped responding. Murph, we will not have any of that. You are part of this, Jason Scheer. We need to give him a lot of credit. Murph's the man.
Yeah, Murph is the number one recruiter on the staff. I mean, by far. Foy, maybe he'll get involved internationally. Steve Robinson gets involved once in a while. It is Tommy and Murph. Those are the two guys that really recruits. Tommy happens to be an aggressive recruiter for a head coach, but Murph does a great job. I mean, it really does. TJ Benson is another guy that recruits well, but Murph works his butt off. It's been a great hire. I know some people had questions when Murph first got hired in NAU and all that, but very impressed. Like, he's got international connections. He's been better domestically than I think some people thought. He works very, very hard, and he's also they've obviously done a good job at evaluating also.
What we also need to say about Murph too is that there's some coaches that just put in the work, but they go home at the end of the day. Murph does back the A. Joking aside, Murph backs the A, and this is personal for him. It's personal, to quote the man up in smelly, rainy Seattle. But with Murph, it's actually personal, though. And again, also a really good dude. Some people were meant, and I don't think this will get me in trouble. I don't know that some people were meant to be head coaches, but some people were meant to be associate head coaches. That is absolutely what Murph is. We are a big part of this roster, and how Arizona has taken off so quick is because of the great Jack Murphy.
Yeah, for sure. And look, I'll be interested, because you got to assume that when you're the lead assistant for a school like Arizona, they keep winning, he'll get job offers, right? But I also know that he's super happy here. So that's something that I was reading the comments.
Look at me showing this, dude. I'm going to flaunt this thing nonstop. This Circle K purified water.
Pour all over your head in slow-mo.
I will pour this on my head. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, love Murph. Works his butt off. I always remember, I think it was a couple years at the tournament when they finished practice, and Murph was like walking up the court. I go, where are you going? And he's like, well, practice is over. It's time to go recruit the portal. And it's like, right. Like and that's the difficulty in being assistant. An assistant in college basketball is way different than it was even 5 years ago with the portal and everything. But Murph's working the phones and everything, done a great job.
We can also, and you've seen this multiple times, Jason Scheer. And we will get to my lady friend. Many people asking questions about it. All right, but this is true, Jason Scheer. You know this, that Murph is absolutely part of the back the A movement. You have seen this multiple times where he has yelled out back the A. This is true.
I believe there was one. Where were we when you yelled out back the A and he basically covered his face and ran away?
It was at the Pac-12 tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's a recruiting. No. It was a recruiting event in Phoenix.
Yes, that's what I was like, Mike. It was a Section 7 last year. Yes. I was like, Mike, you can't do that. And you're like yelling across from the gym, Murph, back the A.
I really did. And Murph just looks at me and he's like,
I was like, Mike, you can't do that here. But okay, man, you also back the A.
But there are many times though. But there are many times though when you've seen him though before where he's gone over to the A on the court and looked over at us and said, back the A.
I believe there's also been some times where you have texted him at inopportune moments and he said, Mike, I don't have time for that shit, but I still back the A.
That is. One time I messaged him before, I think it was before that Arizona NCAA tournament game. Yeah. And I said to him, I said, hey, Murph, are you back in the A? And he says, is Brian Brigger the GOAT? Of course I'm back in the A. And that's the last I heard.
That's right. That's right.
Either way, though, on a serious note, Murph is the man. We very much appreciate Murph.